Hello everyone, it's Anton and you're on the Blackroom channel. In this video, we'll talk about what smart TV actually is. Why do you need it? Do you need it? And I'll share how I personally use it. It will be very interesting. Let's go. Today I am at home right in front of my smart TV, as they say, in my home theater, my media room. And for clarity, I will show you everything here in practice. But first, let's break down what smart TV actually is and what makes a television smart. You all understand what the word smart means. Smart in English means clever, intelligent. And when we attach this parameter to the television, it means that we are endowing the television with some smart features. So what are the signs of a smart TV? Well, first of all, it can connect to the internet. In order to provide you with some additional benefits, it simply must be connected to the internet. Therefore, it has either an RJ45 port for a wired local network connection, or more often, such televisions connect through the home Wi-Fi network. A smart TV always has some kind of media player. Let's say you downloaded a video or a movie from somewhere, it doesn't matter where, transferred it from your computer to a flash drive, plugged it into the TV, launched a special application on the TV, the player or whatever it is called, and then you simply select that file, play it, and it works, playing with sound and so on. These are various applications just like those on your phone, tablet, or computer that can provide you with certain functions. For example, there is streaming, watching TV channels, and even shopping is available now. You can simply install a separate application from a company and it will showcase its products to you. All of this is already available in smart TV. Modern smart TVs can listen to you and they have voice search and various voice assistants. You can press a button, dictate something into the remote, and the smart TV will understand you and execute your command. Some televisions come with a webcam included or it is built directly into the screen. You can make your online calls there, participate in training sessions, in conferences, that is roughly speaking built in Skype, Zoom, Telebridge, however you want to call it. One of the most common features that give a television smart capabilities is the ability to play content from your mobile device, whether it's an iPhone, Android, any tablet, or just a personal computer running Windows or Mac OS, or any other operating system. In general, this is streaming what you have on your phone to your big blue screen. You are probably familiar with technologies like AirPlay, Miracast, and Chromecast. All of these allow you to conveniently and seamlessly send your favorite photos, music, and videos directly to the television. Well, a smart television must be updated over the network via the internet. This means that from time to time, everything that allows you to do these smart things on your screen is essentially some kind of operating system. It can receive updates and it can automatically update over the air via Wi-Fi, bringing new functionality to your set of smart applications and smart features on your television. Here are the main signs that your television is actually smart, truly a smart TV. If we summarize all these functions and logically, even physically think about what has changed in the television after it became smart. In fact, they built in a kind of media player. A certain media player with an operating system in which various applications can be installed. This media player has certain inputs or outputs. They are simply routed to the side and back panels of the television. But in fact, a whole separate device has been built into the TV, and it has endowed it with these smart features. Are there any useless features? Will we talk about them today? Useless. Well, it's like something that was added just for fun, but in reality, I really need it from your perspective. It's like on a phone. Some people need these applications, while others need different applications. Some use this and some use that. Here, we are simply given opportunities, and these opportunities are increasingly catching up with the capabilities of our iPhones. In other words, compared to, for example, a computer, it is almost on par. Well, you can connect a keyboard and mouse to it and browse the internet. If you only need this from a computer, then it is basically suitable. And what complex content can be created? For example, well, for now, there is no competitor to the computer. So what can be done with smart TV? How is it most commonly used? Well, in my opinion, first of all and most obviously, it's very convenient and easy to watch YouTube on smart TV. There is a dedicated YouTube app, which is right here in the list. It's one of the first ones I have. You open it and get a great user-friendly interface for playing your favorite videos, searching, viewing your subscriptions, playing any video, rewinding it, and selecting the quality. It doesn't matter. You can do it right from here. Or you can do the same on your phone or tablet and then press the button to stream it to your television. Everything will work very conveniently and great. But you know that YouTube has effectively replaced television for many people now. No one watches the main state channels anymore. Instead, everyone follows their favorite bloggers and opinion leaders whom they trust. Right from this app, you can subscribe to your favorite channel. It's very simple. You just need to press 2 buttons and there you are, subscribe to the Blackroom channel. You can use the search function or you can set up voice search through the remote, for example. Here we have an LG OLED TV with a lot of smart modern features because this model is from last year. You can also watch a video, for example, comparing the technology of OLED and QLED that I recorded several years ago. It's one of the most popular videos on our channel. Overall, it's convenient and visual, and what else do you need for happiness when you primarily consume video content from YouTube? That's why Smart TV is truly a blessing here. The next, probably the most common usage scenario, is various types of streaming. For example, let's take Apple TV or the Ivy service or Netflix, which no longer works in Russia, or some Ving, where there are goblin translations. Everything that is generally available on a phone is usually also available on a smart TV. You can easily take it, install the app you need for streaming in the store, launch it, and let's demonstrate something like Apple TV. Just to avoid advertising anyone, he asked me to update it. All applications can be updated automatically. You also manage this process. Do you want them not to update automatically? Well, then they won't. You'll have to manually go in and update it. However, this can also happen automatically over the air, like magic, and you will always receive the latest version of the application with all the features and content. Here we have Apple TV launching. I don't even need to buy external Apple TVs. You see, I've already saved 25,000 because all the streaming from Apple is available in the same maximum quality directly in the app on the LG television, just in its smart TV. I want to watch the Series C, so I just turn it on and watch it in Dolby Vision. With 5.1 Atmos sound, here you go, Dolby Vision, maximum image quality, exactly the same as what you can get from that little box. And often, by the way, content can be played back more natively from the built-in smart TV because this smart TV device is actually part of the television. It is essentially integrated into the circuit boards, so to speak. And in the first smart TVs, Dolby Vision was initially available only with Smart TV. Only then did Apple TV with Dolby Vision support appear. Before that, Dolby Vision could only be seen on a television through Smart TV, and similar functions often appear here first and only later in external devices. But external devices have their drawbacks, for example, because you still have HDMI cables that need to connect these devices. Sometimes they glitch, sometimes they crash, sometimes they are of poor quality, and sometimes they start to strobe or produce some kind of digital noise. And here everything is built into the television and it either works or it doesn't. Usually it works. And not only video streaming is available here. Here you can also listen to Yandex.music, for example, if you are subscribed to it. The same goes for Apple Music, but here's an example with Yandex.music. Kinopoisk is the same service, and recently they added a music section. If your account is subscribed and you have Yandex Plus, you can simply launch MyWave or any of your collected playlists or anything that you have available and it all plays. Again, it's convenient, cool, and works well. You can also stream directly from your phone. Well, actually, streaming from a phone is probably the next most common scenario for using a smart TV because, it often sits there connected to an audio system, and to easily play something from your phone on that audio system, it's usually simpler to send it directly to the television. It plays for you, and the sound is automatically transmitted through the HDMI cable in the return channel via the ARC protocol to your audio-video receiver or processor and is output through your stereo system or home theater. I personally do this very often when I'm working here. Sometimes I just turn on music in the background through the TV from home, and the TV itself provides me with the necessary sound from the right speaker. Another scenario for using Smart TV is various IP television services. As I mentioned, YouTube has replaced a lot of television viewing for us now, but if you still love certain TV shows for some reason and want to watch them online, you don't even need to have an antenna connected to any cable television. You just plug the television into the socket, connect it to Wi-Fi, and then you can launch, for example, the First Channel application. Well, you can watch your favorite shows like Let's Get Married or News at 21 OI. In general, you can watch recordings of any TV programs that you missed. In general, besides online IPTV viewing through the native applications, you have access to other TV channels here. For example, you can turn on some kind of a home cinema for free, absolutely free. There is so much free content available now, and it's all here. You don't even need to pay anyone, but let's take another example. There is the same Kinopoisk. Let's launch it again. And here, there is a section for TV channels. And there are so many free TV channels here, in fact, that you can get tired of scrolling through them. They all work. Do you see how many? A lot. Probably around 70 or, well, in general, a ton. That's why no antenna, no cable television. Forget about it. You can now get all the main information and even more for free from various other streaming services if you have, for example, a simple Yandex Plus subscription, or in the case of the first channel, you don't even need to have any subscription at all. Another feature that is being used more and more in such televisions is simply, well, look at the scenario. The television is always hanging on the wall. A black turned-off screen doesn't always enhance your living room. To put it bluntly, it doesn't beautify it. In this case, you can simply turn on an application like Art Gallery, which is available here from LG by default, and display a painting. Essentially, it's a picture gallery in your home. And when the television is in standby mode, it doesn't show any content, it doesn't play anything. You can simply make it a part of your interior. Such a usage scenario is becoming more and more common in all these televisions that are now equipped with new technologies, for example, the Samsung microLED screen, which can cover almost an entire wall, especially if you have money to spare. And there, such a scenario is becoming more and more relevant because a large black square on a beautiful wall very rarely serves as its decoration. You choose a particular scenario for displaying images, and your television simply transforms into a picture gallery, beautifying your space. The next feature that is quite often used is the media player. It may look unremarkable, as in this case, but nevertheless it has all the necessary functionality. You can insert a flash drive into the television, you can connect your TV to the local network. It is essentially connected by default. If you have a computer in that network with a shared folder containing movies and pictures or music, you will be able to watch all the content from this shared drive on the local network, directly on the television through this built-in application, which is called Media Player or Media Playback, depending on the brand of the smart TV. It may have a different form, but the essence remains the same. This is the application that plays content, which you either insert on external drives, you can connect a hard disk, or directly from the local network. For example, I have a small storage here, and I can access it directly. I browse through the folders, turning on the content I need. I either look at photos or I can play some downloaded music. Any television can automatically become, for example, an advertising display. You placed it in the showcase, plugged in a flash drive with your promotional video and a slideshow of photos, for example, launched for your product. Friends, you won't believe it, but I was surprised recently when I found out that there is a shopping feature on Smart TV. We take it, open the application. The store on the couch, as it was called before. Now it has a slightly different name. But nevertheless, they are really showing the television again here. Some girls are selling something, some kind of jewelry. Here you can browse the catalog, buy something over the phone, or, I don't know, come back and choose a product that you like. Look, you see, yes, there is an online broadcast. Here are the top sales. So it's like an interactive store on the couch. You can use your remote to check out the discounts. What do we have today? You can shop, basically. No problems at all. I'm sure AliExpress has an app for that, but I wouldn't be surprised. The next use case is gaming. Until recently, to be honest, I had no idea, but it turns out there is an application here called GeForce Now. This means that you can connect your joystick to the smart TV via Bluetooth. You simply take any joystick, connect it, launch GeForce Now, log into your account, and play any games available on this service. Essentially, all the games that are available on powerful computers are accessible there. You buy them there, download them, install them, struggle with them and everything else, and you buy an expensive computer. With GeForce Now, your game is streamed directly from the servers. GeForce is somewhere in the Netherlands, and here you just focus on the controls and play directly on your smart TV, for example, Cyberpunk or Far Cry. There's so much available. In general, any modern games that are sometimes only available on powerful consoles like PlayStation, usually all of this needs to be purchased separately. And here you have already paid, in short, for the opportunity to just take and play. Well, I just need to buy a Bluetooth joystick. Soon everything will be, as I think, built into this television, and you won't need to do anything except purchase the panel. That's it. Just wireless headphones, wireless joysticks, and headsets. Controllers. Someone will correct me in the comments now. All your entertainment and all the content are available to you right out of the box. But do you play yourself? No. Why? I don't know. Probably too grown up and serious of a guy. Yes, I have other toys. I love very good movies. Wine and dominoes, as well as various other scenarios that we didn't discuss today, are all part of what can come to the minds of the creators of these applications that can utilize the capabilities of this smart device with a screen and various wireless connections. With a remote like this, which acts like a mouse, you can see that I am moving the remote and it selects the necessary menu items on the screen just like a mouse. Remember the Nintendo Wii console? It's the same concept, but everything is built directly into the TV remote. Everything that comes to mind and is supported by the functionality of such a powerful computer, which is essentially built into the TV, should be and will be available to you right out of the box when you buy the TV. Essentially, the possibilities are limited only by the usage scenarios and the ways to interact with this television. But in fact, everything we have now is smart, and smart TVs are especially so. And how do you use your smart TV? Out of everything I talked about today, I most often use it simply as a built-in streaming source. This is probably one of the 3 most common scenarios. Well, my kids watch cartoons there on some Kinopoisk, Voka, Vivi. Apple TV is the same, but I personally watch it because there are more serious movies and series which are more interesting. This is one of the main scenarios. The second main scenario is watching something that has been downloaded. There are sometimes things that you want to have in the highest quality, not some streaming versions. It's clear now that we don't buy discs. That's all impossible. You just take an image, download some version of it, and watch it in its original form with the highest sound quality and accordingly the highest picture quality. A smart TV also allows you to do this. Even if it suddenly doesn't provide the ability to output lossless sound like True HD and so on, I still have an external set-top box just in case, but it only helps me with sound. In terms of watching in 5.1 and spending the evening, let's say, catching up on some content that I missed, this especially applies to series. Lossless sound is usually not necessary, let's say, and the third scenario I use is in the morning when I do my workout. I turn on some music channel to make it more fun to wave my arms and do squats. I don't watch the news or any other TV channels just like that. I only watch specific music channels like Muz TV or Brick TV, something that really gives me an energy boost in the morning and allows me to do my morning exercises quickly and effectively. These are my 3 main scenarios for using smart TV, but that's just me. You might have completely different ones, and if you want to shop, that option is also available. Friends, please write in the comments what kind of television you have, whether it has smart TV, and how you use it. It will be interesting to discuss this topic in the comments, and as a conclusion, you might ask me whether it is worth buying a television with smart TV now. I will tell you this. It will probably be difficult to find a television without smart TV in 2022. Because it costs just a few pennies. All this hardware provides this functionality, and probably only the youngest models, the cheapest ones, from the most basic series of televisions do not have this smart TV feature on board. Most televisions inherently have some built-in functionality of a smart TV. I hope that what I shared with you today will help you make the most of the smart TV features that you will have right out of the box when you purchase a new television panel. But what if the TV is old and dumb? How do we live now? Well, any old television that has an HDMI input on the panel can be turned into a smart one. You just need to add a Xiaomi box, Nvidia Shield, or the same Apple TV as a source. It's simple. Almost all the functionality I talked about today is available. Through these external devices, external sources, literally from about 10,000 or even 5,000 rubles for some Android box to 20,000, 25,000 rubles for Apple TV, and your television suddenly becomes smart. Therefore, it is definitely necessary to do this. And you don't have to rush to throw away your television, especially if it is good, large, and generally brings you joy with its picture. But the coolest part is that our company builds home theaters. Real, large, expensive ones with cool, beautiful finishes and professional equipment. There, all this functionality may be available to you. It might seem like there is some kind of projector there which, well, doesn't have such features at all. We also add Apple TV, Nvidia Shield, or any other box with an operating system and all these applications, and our real reference large cinema hall with a huge screen and amazing sound. It also becomes smart. And friends, if you suddenly want to see how a smart TV can be used in a home theater, come visit us at our showroom. We are conveniently located not far from Sokolniki. You will find all the contact information for Blackroom in the description. If you are building a house, be sure to reach out. We will discuss your project, show you what a real home theater is, and implement it for you. Like this video if you found it interesting, informative, and educational. And don't forget to subscribe to the Blackroom channel, because only on our channel will you find the most unique content in the Russian segment of YouTube about everything related to home theaters, cinemas, and theater construction. This was Anton, the founder of Blackroom. See you soon in new videos. Goodbye, everyone.